Apologetic gang. So I'm still not feeling camera ready. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little voice message, podcast style. And today we're going to talk about the ability to see spirits and how this happens. So most recently, you guys know I travel a lot. I'm always here. If I'm not here, I'm there. And if I'm not there, I'm somewhere else. I usually don't like to tell people about when I'm traveling, but there was one time I went to an Airbnb and the house looked nice, but I just kind of felt this is kind of odd. I read, the description and I just thought, I just need to lock myself in a room and just be able to pray, right? Because sometimes I'm often around too many people and I can't have that time that I like. But I must say that since I'm always in the space of worship, thank God for Chris Garcia's ministry, I've always been able to identify Jesus in the room since just being in a space of worship. Emma Stark also talked about this. Like when you get into a space, always ask, where's Jesus in the room? So this was so creepy. So I went into this Airbnb. I don't know why I deleted the picture. I probably should have posted it, but I was just like, I'm just not going to have that on my phone. I'm not coming into any agreement with no weird spirits. Y'all feel me? So I got to this place and it was okay during the day. I just closed the door and he was remodeling. And I just thought, oh, this is a bit weird. At night, something came over me and the numbers on my computer started to look different. And I was sensing the spirit, some kind of the atmosphere changed. Now, I was completely focused on my work, but the atmosphere changed. The look of my computer, the numbers started looking differently, and I was like feeling bug eyes. And I just thought, what is this? What is this? So I'm like, okay, I'm discerning a spirit, and I felt witchcraft was in the house. I said, well, hold up a minute here. I was like, okay, I call Airbnb, and I want you guys to know you can't even, it does not matter about the person's refund policy. You need to call Airbnb if you need to speak with 15 different people, then you go ahead and make sure that gets done. Okay. So I call them and I'm like, look, I don't feel comfortable here. I'm feeling like there was some kind of weird molestation spirits. And what I felt was a spirit of incest. Now, what was really interesting was the person who had this place, it was his sister's house. And he was just creepy. I mean, there was something odd about his spirit. And I began to pray and I was like, oh, I can't really cast this demon out in Jesus' mighty name. I can't anoint the house because they invited the spirit to be here, and whatever is still here has dominion and reign here. So y'all, I'm kid you not, I use that place as a home office. I never even went to get up to go to the bathroom, but when I saw the place at night, it was just so creepy. Like it was so creepy, yo. I had to get up out of there. So I took a picture. I called them and I said, look, I don't feel comfortable. This place is haunted. I know you can't really do that, but I'm not comfortable. They're like, look, we'll see what we can do. Yeah. I go outside, I take pictures, and I showed it to a friend of mine and we were just texting and he was like, girl, that looks like The Ring, like the movie The Ring from 2002. Y'all, if I'm not telling you I didn't get up out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay, I was creeped out. The woman came out, his sister. Now, this man didn't live there, but whatever was still going on between him and his sister, he invited that spirit in. Shaka loko te shede begata. Whew. So I was like, I can't cast this out. I got to go. I got to go back to where I was because I didn't feel comfortable resting my head there. I could work there for an office, but as soon as night turned, as soon as day turned to night, it was just, there was this spirit there that the atmosphere changed. So I want you to recognize when you are starting to feel the spiritual climate begin to shift, it'll maybe happy in one moment. And then the next minute you're like, what happened? Even in a fight with a friend, you could feel that. Now, I want to talk to you like, this is not strange that we're beginning to see spirits, and we're coming from a generation where most of us are casting out demons. And again, as it says in the Bible, we're not to be happy that the demons bow down in the name of Jesus, but that our names are written in the book of heaven. So just by doing this, Jesus says, when I die, you're going to do all these works and greater. So this is our commandment. Jesus told us to cast out demons, to heal the sick, and to raise the dead. And so this is, sometimes if you see a spirit in a person, one thing I've kind of wrestled with was whether or not I should be casting demons out of people who I could see the spirit. I could just call it out, but I know that if they haven't, this demon's going to come and attack me. We're definitely going to talk about retaliation in a minute, but usually if you're not armored, they will come back and retaliate. Well, again, we'll talk about that next episode. But if you start seeing spirits, your ability to see angels and demons around people, sometimes there's just some I just don't interact with. There's some people I just will not have any sort of exchange with because I just don't want to interact with them. Or sometimes all of a sudden it just happens in a disagreement and you're like, well, what happened in the atmosphere? There's a spirit of division. Something is coming to separate division. I want to remind you, these are all demons because that's Satan's main assignment. What is it? 3 things: kill, steal, and destroy. So I want you all to be very aware of how the atmosphere shifts, what you can do about it, and the next steps. God bless you guys. Let me know in the comments. Have you had it? So let me know in the comments, guys. Have you had an experience like this where you were able to see or discern a spirit? And how do you know what spirit was it? Was it a good one, a bad one? Leave me a story in your comments and I'd love to read it. Thank you guys so much for listening. And if this has been a blessing to you, please share this channel, this episode with somebody, and like it. You can help me really grow the channel with the algorithm. So like, share, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. I'd love to help you. All right. Have a great day.